To a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. And here's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Kristen, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. Give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a solid game. They spot the ball for 31. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a big game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense...
And here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Catch made on the right side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Can he get there on the ground? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a first down pass attempt. They're going to scramble now. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Out of the gun now on third down. Pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He's hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. Okay, kick it away for the second time. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He stopped in both. This offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anyone when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles Wright and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Finds an open target on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Normally for this offense down in the red zone, they love to go to the tight end, and they try to go to him, and he drops the ball. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I might think about trying to give him another shot.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He escapes the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to toss it across the line. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Then they get a drive going this time. They test the middle but get stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the running play stopped on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. They're going to run it. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack it.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Try and muscle for the first down. He make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The receiver makes the catch. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. A completion makes it 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And it's caught for a huge pickup. And down inside the 30 now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Good job dealing with the footing. BAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. This will likely be the last play of the half. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. Crosses the 45. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. An offense heads back out of the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple of possessions. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Tigers. Look out, whole different game now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. here comes the USC offense back on the field. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass this time. Short pass finds the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Can they pick up the first on the ground? That's enough to move the sticks and get them a first down at the 41.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. You know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Trojans' offense is on the move now. First down, looking to throw the football. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the Trojans will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On the move now. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grabbed by the receiver. Actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offense.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you slip.
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Crosses the touchdown. Trojans. And that will give them the lead now. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch. And then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Here comes a handoff. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Extending the play now. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's looking deep again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Lining up to try the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, USC. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
One after, up and good. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Clemson. No chance to catch him there.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
Wants to throw it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback. He throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now it's second down here. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? The Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Handoff from the shotgun. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the Trojans trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.